Light something good. Peace, y'all. Greetings. My lighter doing something crazy. Peace, 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 peace. Peace. Greetings. Hey, Pooh. Ja. Why when I want to light something, I be having the most issues. Hold on. I might have to stop and get me some. I might have to stop and get me a little bit of, oh, there we go. I was like, why every time I want to light something, I got to go buy some new lighters. I'll be going through lighters like it ain't nothing. Oh, I missed you too, Pooh. I'm back. I'm back. I am back to get on y'all nerves. I've been in mama mode. Ooh, I've been in mama mode. I was thinking that the little break in the vacation was going to calm down this mama energy, this mama bear energy I've been in lately. And the answer is no. The answer is no. I am in mama bear mode. Peace, beloved. Khalil be having me dying laughing. I was in here crying today. Light my Palo. Some Palo Santo. Getting this Palo done. This Palo Santo, I'm gonna let it naturally go out. Peace, beloveds. How was y'all day? How's everyone's day? Peace, 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 everyone. Greetings, greetings. Ashay. I'm a Pooh. Look at, I love when Palo just, look at that. Ashay. You trying to get out of mama mode? I think I'm supposed to be in this season. I was a little confused. Should I be in this season? It's a lot of energy going on, y'all. Like, it's a lot of planets that are, yeah, in an interesting position. Let's say that. It's a lot of interesting positions. Ooh, jury duty. Sorry. I just let mine go out by itself. Good, good, good. Peace, beloveds. Hold on, I'm gonna look back, make sure I ain't miss no messages. Oh, some of y'all talking about, man, not a good day. Deeper connection within yourself, but I have no idea where to start with yourself. Anytime, it's a great starter to some of the things I wanted to get into today. So CJ, anytime that you are wanting to get this amazing connection with your higher self, with your spiritual self, inner self, it starts with you. It's going to start with who you are, your own personal connection. Okay? So that is just sometimes just being still, removing yourself away from your normal everyday hustle, your normal everyday let me get into this grind, survival mode. Okay? So it starts with you. You can read all the books, and trust me, I'm a reader. I'm like a straight nerd. I love to read. I got 100 books. I find something new in a book every time I pick up one, and it might have been a book I done had. But you got to be still. This is why meditation, I say, is the #1 method on how to get to your higher self. It's through meditation. Why? Because it makes you be still. It forces you to still your mind, your spirit, everything that's going on around you, so you can connect. Because a lot of times, everything that we need to hear is muted because we're so in busy mode. We just go, 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 go. I got to get money. I got to do this. I got to get to this spiritual destination before this next. No, you be in a competition and you in a rush, and there's no rush. It's being still. Be still long enough to really, really hear what needs to be said. Be still long enough to hear the answers to your prayers, to what you asking for, to hear the guidance. A lot of times we in such a go mode, we ain't even still long enough to hear. Yes, use guided meditation. You can use things from YouTube. They have like a lot of amazing tools in YouTube, whether it's chants, it's certain tones, it's certain frequencies. But even just going outside, go to the park, go connect with nature. Go to the park and just sit on a bench and just sit there. Don't think about shit. Just sit there. Be still. When you are able to sit still, I feel like that's the best way. Before you even get to meditation, just go to the park, go buy some water, go buy some trees, sit still. It will make you appreciate the beauty in nature, the beauty of this earth. And it will make you be still. And you'll start hearing the birds. You'll start hearing the little animals doing what they do. You'll start hearing the wind blowing through the trees. You'll start hearing what's important. And then you are actually understand the importance of being still. Meditation is not just about being still and getting into this pose and actually closing your eyes and going off into this trance. Meditation is about connecting to your breath so you can hear, so you can learn how to be still in your spirit and in your soul. Okay? That's the key to meditation. Are you able to be still? So when you get connected to that breath, it's going to take you into a whole nother dynamic. When you connect to breath, it's going to help you evolve into a whole new person. So don't worry about getting into this meditation. Meditation can, the ideal of meditation can be overrated because people are selling y'all on their perception of what it is. Okay? Go be still. That's it. Go to the park. Sit on a bench. Sit by a tree. And just be still. Don't think about time. Don't bring your phone. Don't bring shit. Just be still. Peace, beloveds, everyone that just came in while I was talking. Okay? That's the first part you want to do, CJ. You can read. There's many, many, many books out here. And I can tell you, like, I started my journey from, of course, the melanated space. I started my journey by studying what we as a people needed to know. Our own miseducation. That's how I started. Unlearning to relearn what I needed to know about myself, my history, my legacy, who I am. But in the process, I still was studying things from Eastern philosophies because I felt like with all of this anger and rage that we gain from the melanated perspective. You understand what I'm saying? When you are coming into this knowledge of self, not just from the spiritual journey, but from the knowledge of self journey, you get into a space that now you angry. I'm mad as hell. You know, I'm looking at white folks like, look, it's about to be a real problem. It's about to be a real problem. Somebody don't help me calm the spirit down. It's about to be a real problem out here. So I had to like go to other philosophies because what was happening is I love, people like Malcolm X and Elijah Muhammad and all the Queen of Fools and everybody who fed into me the information that built me up into understanding who I was as a goddess. I love that. But at the same time, it was too much information that was making me pay attention and making me more aware of the destruction of our people. So now, what do you do with this? Because that's killing us too. And please understand that there's an agenda with that too. That's why I'm big on don't get too attached. Don't get too attached. Don't get too caught up into, oh, I'm so attached to being melanated. Not knocking that. That's your thing. But don't get so attached to the ideal of being melanated that you are causing more destruction to yourself. You so attached to being about the cause that you are causing destruction to your physical body. That anger has to go somewhere. And if you are not directing that anger where it's supposed to go, oh, you about to be jacked up on a whole nother level. Now you got high blood pressure. You wonder why you stressed. You wonder why you going through the situations and the things that you going through, and you feeling out of balance and out of body. And it's because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. Oh, I got one. I took my car charger. But I can use, let me see if I can use the other one. Okay. So please pay attention. Please believe it. Please understand. Please understand that, like, I don't even want to get too deep into this particular topic. I don't even want to get too deep into this particular topic, but because that's going to take me too far off track. But in your search and in your journey, make sure you're taking the time to do the due diligence to balance it out. It's very important, especially for my melanated ones. You know, that's what I call us, our melanated people, because I want us to really have a full understanding how important it is for you to grasp the concept of being melanated and what that power is within itself. Okay? But in this journey, you have to understand how to process all the information. So for me, processing that information meant I needed to take time to understand how to also elevate other areas of my life, such as my consciousness from the spiritual perspective, such as, you know, what my body, what energy does, the importance of energy and how it correlates and corresponds to the body. Okay. So doing that helped me understand the importance of meditation, the importance of doing sound therapy, the importance of doing crystal healing, the importance of all the other dynamics and how we are connected to this universe in order for us to stay balanced and really get into the real work that we need to be focused on, which is our purpose, our passion, why we came here in the first place. Why are we here? Please understand that, like, it is sometimes bigger for some of us than what is going on this three-dimensional level. When you grasp the concept that it's bigger than the 3D, when it's bigger than this, then you'll start operating in an understanding that is outside of this dimension. Yes, there's a whole lot of bullshit going on this dimension, but it's a whole lot of beauty going on in other dimensions. This is temporary. This was a learning lesson. This was a building platform for your elevation, your evolution, your connection to your higher self. This was just a little part of your journey. This is so minute, but big at the same time. It's so little. But we get so caught up in like temporary moments. 5 minutes of somebody done pissed us off. Now we holding that shit in, and now we got heart issues. You see what I'm saying? We holding that shit in, and now we got migraine out of nowhere. Leg hurting for no damn reason in your mind. So you gotta look at it all. You gotta put all of it together. All of it. Like, get little pieces. And take time. Take time. I have moments. Like, I have moments where I be like straight militant times 10. I do. I have the moments where I'm just like reading a bunch of information and I'm educating myself on what is going on, what's the new agenda, what, you know, all the things. what's going on, because I like to be aware. I like to have a great understanding. The difference is that I take the information and I'll break it down to the purest form. I'll take that information like the 5G towers. A lot of y'all jumping on this bandwagon about these 5G towers, but I really, really, really need for y'all to go and do the research on them. Understand what they represent. Understand what they really are. Don't get caught up in the hype. Don't get caught up in the agenda that they're trying to sell you. Okay? Really, really do the research. And I'm just going to throw this out here. If you really understand who you are, for my people that look, that are reflections of me, I'm going to leave it at that. If you look at who you are, they are not as detrimental to you, the ones that look like me. Listen to the words that I'm saying so you can go back on your own and break this shit down. The ones that look like me got me. It is not as detrimental to you as it is to others. That's like people wanting to wear sunscreen or having y'all out here buying up the sunscreen when you look like me because it's causing skin cancer. I'm just saying. Understand what it really is. Understand the dynamics that go. Quit studying stuff from their perspective. Their science is not our science. Their science is not our science. I'm going to just tell y'all that. Their science is not our science. These measles outbreaks, their science is not our science. Okay? Their science is not our science. Our genetic makeup is different. Especially African Americans, our genetics makeups is different. It's different. It's different. So you need to understand what your science is. If you really want to get into certain dynamics, and when y'all get into like buying into these conspiracy theories and buying into like what's going on in the world from a broader perspective, do the research. Don't just jump on board. Don't just jump on these bandwagons and then you anti this and anti that too. No, don't do that. I need you to go sit your ass in and go get some books. Start reading. Start paying attention. Break stuff down to the purest form. Break it down and understand what you need to do. Not just from the education perspective. Go look up what supplements should you be taking. Should you be taking chlorophyll? Should you be taking burdock root? Should you be getting into sarsaparilla? What should you be having in your kitchen cabinet, in your herbal medicine to cleanse and put your body on track so you can walk in alignment with who you are, no one else? Okay? I'm gonna leave that one on because that's a whole nother video, and we are not going back and forth on these videos today. We're not. But just research. And for CJ, take your time. You already on the right track just by looking. You already on the right track just by starting the journey itself. Take time to love on you. Take time to be still with you. Pay attention to what you naturally gravitate. I had a great conversation with a beloved of mine this weekend, and it was about, there were things that you just naturally are drawn to before you even are aware of the journey. There are things you're going to be naturally drawn to. I've always naturally been drawn to peacock feathers. I've always naturally been drawn to the water, to the woods, to nature. I've always been naturally drawn into certain dynamics that felt like it was like natural for me. African culture. I've been drawn to that since I can remember. To anything that was different. Naturally was drawn to certain things. And now when I go and I do the research, and the more I get into understanding different dynamics, I understand why I was drawn into XYZ. The more that I read and understand the Orishas, I understand how they are manifested in who I am and what I'm about, what my journey is about. You drawn to these earrings? This is D. This is Dara Roach. Dara Roach. Yes, Dara Roach did these for me and my ring. Yes, this is all Dara. So silly. Y'all are so silly. This was that pack. This came out that 10, I don't even know how many pieces I had in my pack. I promise you it was like 10, 12 pieces for $100 some. You couldn't have beat that. Y'all better be on his page like every day. Like, I'm just waiting for him to drop another sale. Y'all better get to it before I get to it. That's all I got to say. Herbs, oil, trees. Pay attention, like, even if you drawn into like herbs, like for me, anybody that know, like, I've been into cinnamon. I've always been into cinnamon. And it's funny because cinnamon is one of, you know, a couple of different connections that are connected to me, not only just through my astrological sign, but also through orishas that I deal with. Like, it is crazy. Y'all can't stay focused for shit. You stupid. And my Peyton's in the background. Aww. Yeah, I ain't giving y'all none of these. None of my newbies. My new stuff I can't give you. I'm knocking the thing. My new stuff. I might get some, though. I might get some from him and give it away. Yes, natural, like herbology. I just read, oh God, Osei. Look up the Orisha Osei. I'm gonna post a post about him. That particular Orisha, I was reading on this particular Orisha recently, and he's the Lord over herbology, herbs, plants, all of that. Great book. It breaks down so many herbs in it. It's a real quick read. Those are those little books that I picked up at the store. Real quick read. Okay? Real quick read. So I'm gonna make sure I post it. Look at y'all. Y'all being superficial. I swear y'all reflections of me. But your hair cute. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Stay focused, y'all. Stay focused. Stay focused. I wanted to get on here because I was looking up something for a friend, and I don't remember who specifically asked me about astrology, a good book for astrology. But I was looking up something. I'm trying to figure out which Orisha resonates with you. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna post this one because I picked up this particular book, y'all, because of what I'm into, herbology as well. Hold on. Somebody asked me a good book for astrology, learning astrology. And I mean, this got multiple uses, but I feel like this is a good way because it's medical astrology. And so the book that I'm talking about is Holistic Self-Diagnosis. It's by Llaila Afrika. Y'all know I am a super, super big fan of Dr. Llaila Afrika because one of the biggest reasons that I push his legacy so hard, y'all, is because out of all the teachers that I've met, he's the one that I'm drawn to the most. I mean, it could be because he got a sarcastic nature in him, and that's very similar to me. But he's very direct and informative at the same time. And not only is he informative from one perspective, he's informative from all perspectives. I get how his mind works on different levels. When it comes to, I'm going to give you the information from a science perspective, but I'm also giving you the astrology. I'm also going to give you the energy. I'm going to give you the emotional. Like, he heals the same way that I choose to heal. Okay, so I choose to heal by showing you like, oh, you got fibroid issues. Well, let's look at all elements. Let's look at triggers that happened when you were a child. Let's look at womb trauma. Let's look at relationship issues. Let's look at the emotional aspect. Let's look at the energy that you carry as maybe a Leo woman or whatever sign you are, and what that resonates to in your body, how your body responds. What are the things that are triggers? Let's look at your diet. Like, I'm that type of healer. We don't look at it all. We're not just looking at it from one side. I'm not a one size fit all healer. I am one of those type of people where I'm like, look, we need to look at all of this. Okay. So, do I ever do or plan anything in New York? I am planning. If you are an event planner, so I had to sit down with my consults. I do know that I'm supposed to do some sort of workshop or something. Maybe the Goddess Awakening on tour. So, y'all want me to bring that into your city, you have to have at least 8 to 10 women. That's the goal. It got to be 8 to 10 women in one area, and we'll do a workshop there. Okay? 8 to 10 women. That's what I want to do. So when we put it together, we can make it happen. This book, Holistic Self-Diagnosis, has a whole section. It's like it's a whole lot of pages that is on medical astrology. It breaks down each sign, the planets, all of that. Who got 20? You say, you got 20? If y'all got it, I promise y'all, if y'all got it, it would have to be starting after July 25th. Anytime after July 25th. I might could do one, squeeze one in the beginning of July, mid-July area. But yeah, y'all inbox me if you got that many people, and we'll put a package together where you can get me out there, and we'll make it happen. We'll make it do what it do. Okay? We'll make it do what it do. I'm gonna post this book too, because I do want y'all. I got 2 books in particular, and I said I was gonna bring this book over here. There's a magical astrology book as well that's really, really good. Okay? Yes, if you in New York, y'all go ahead. I got Pink is in New York too, if I'm not mistaken, on New Jersey. I don't know. She up there too. Or whatnot. New York was actually where I was thinking about moving there last year, I want to say. Was it last year? Last year I was talking about moving to New York this year. And I changed my mind. I decided I wanted to be in the country. I was like, y'all got too much going on. It's too much energy. Another thing before I get distracted and too off topic. If you have been approached, I'm really thinking about making my page private. I don't know. But because it defeats the purpose, I don't know how I can make my following list private. There's a lot of people being targeted. That's how I feel. With the spiritual page, I feel not just my spiritual pages, but other people's spiritual pages, y'all are being targeted right now. Y'all are being targeted by these Baba Wows and these different spiritual people, want to be fake spiritual people, wanting to do spiritual work for y'all. Stop it. Y'all need to report them. Y'all need to send they pages to my page. Send their page to my inbox, because I'm about to put everybody on blast. So anybody who is contacting you, I got enough platforms that I will put them on blast immediately. I will. Because I don't believe in it. Don't reach out to people that I know. I have them reach out to me all the time. Oh, do you want to talk to your ancestors? Fool, I talk to my ancestors every day. They told me to block your ass. They told me to block you. They said, don't fall for it. But I know that it's so many people that are hungry, that are looking for this connection that's outside of who they are. And I know that some of them, especially the newbies, they not gonna know. Listen, pay attention. Send their asses to my page. I promise you, I'm getting ready to blast the hell out of them. I am. I'm not scared. There's a lot of people that's scared to say something. Hold on, y'all. There's a lot of people that's scared to say something. They be scared. I ain't scared. I had too many brothers and too many warriors around me. Too many warriors that were like, what you gonna do? For real, for real. Peace, Jay. They always tell y'all that. And this is the setup, y'all. Okay, so this is the setup. Okay, pay attention. Pay attention. Anytime that a so-called spiritual guru, spiritual fixer-upper, whatever you want to call it, come to you, and one, they offer their services. They offer to give you a service. And then within that service, they also say, oh, I see something really bad in your future. So they turn it in from a positive to a negative in 2.2 seconds. So then that's going to pull you in. So now they can charge you this dumbass price for them to fix what they telling you that they need to fix in your life. Don't do it. Don't do it. Be like, huh? Yeah, look, just talking about that made my whole eye hurt. I just got an eye headache just then. That just gave me an eye headache. For real. Clear it up. Like, no, well, if you could clear it up for $60, I'm pretty sure I can go clear it up for free. It is a hustle. Listen, talking about this weekend too. There's a spiritual war going on. Okay? There is a dynamic right now where your spirituality is on sale because it's trending. It's trending for you to be connected to spirit. It's trending for you now that you want to be spiritual. Oh, while y'all want to be spiritual, let me go ahead and get my coins. Okay? Let me go ahead and get my coins. That's what's going on right now. So pay attention. Don't be drawn in so easily. Once again, I can say this every day, and I'm going to keep saying it until y'all, peace, beloved, until it resonate in your heart and in your spirit. Anything that you are looking for is already inside of you. It's in you. It's not outside of you. It's not. It's not. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I appreciate the fact that you wake up whenever I wake up and decide that y'all want to, listen to me rant in the morning or in the evening. I'm merely a reflection of who you are. I'm merely a reflection of your higher self. I'm merely a reminder of who you are. I'm only here to give you confirmation of what you already know. I'm only here to give you confirmation. You already know all of this. These books that I be saying, y'all done looked at these books probably 10, 15 times. I'm confirmation to tell you to go ahead and push the purchase button. You see what I'm saying? I'm confirmation. Every time y'all see me pick up this bottle of water, when y'all see me on here, that's confirmation that I need to drink more water. I love you too. I love you. I love you. I love you. So, listen. I'm only here as a reflection and a reminder of your greatness and who you are. I am still on this journey right along with y'all. I'm still learning right along with y'all. I still have flaws. Trust me. I'm honest about my shit. I got some flaws. Ooh. I just had this delicious pound cake that my auntie sent from, like, my auntie just sent us some pound cake. Who ain't getting ready to eat that pound cake? I would tell y'all to drink water every day, but I will go over there and cut me a slice of pound cake too. I will. I will. I will. I think I put on like 5 pounds today at least, just by eating some white potatoes. You ain't even supposed to be eating white potatoes. But the difference is that I'm getting ready to go and cleanse all of this shit out. The difference is that I know I can go in here and make this burdock root, and I can make these green juices that is going to cleanse all of this out. I might be paying for it tomorrow. I might be paying for it tomorrow, and I might be in my feelings tomorrow. I ain't going to want to talk to y'all tomorrow. I'm going to be mad. I'm going to be a little bit mad. Because I was being in my feelings today. I was comfort eating today. I was comfort eating. I got home and it was a lot going on, and I was doing some comfort eating. I was doing emotional eating. But my emotional eating only goes so far. You know, I believe truly in balance. I told y'all from the gate. All of y'all that's been with me from the gate, what did I tell you? First thing I always say, I'm not dogmatic about shit. I'm not. You will not catch me. You will not catch me. You say you thought you saw some. Nah, you ain't seen no chips for me. I don't like chips. I'm not a chip eater. I'm not a chip eater. If I eat chips, it's because my baby, he always wanted me to eat something that he eating. Peace, beloved. But I love licks the rice spoon with the cheese sauce on it. But like I said, on the other flip side, because I just was fussing at one of my really closest friends. I was fussing at him because I was telling him, look, you sitting here talking about you just had some steak rice and you got, I forgot what type diabetes, but he got diabetes and high blood pressure. The last thing you should be eating is that. Now, when you are in disease, listen to me clearly, because I believe in balance. But when you are in disease, that means you out of balance. So if your body is responding a certain way, if your body is triggered and doing certain things, ain't no way in hell you should still be putting acidic food in your body. That don't go. Eating acidic stuff, but you know your body is in disease. That don't go. Okay? So, don't do that. You need to get very alkaline. You need to be so strict that, and it's sad because we've been brainwashed to feel like, oh, well, I can eat a little bit of good stuff and it's going to balance out. No, when you already sick, you need to do all the shit. You need to drink all the water. You need to eliminate all the bread, dairy, white products, processed foods. You need to be so alkaline it ain't funny, because your body is sitting in acid. Now your body is in acid. Your body is in disease. So now that it's in that disease, you need to make sure that you go back. Let me go back. Let me go ahead and put all the good nutrients, all the good elements. Let me cleanse. Let me do the burdock. Let me do the sarsaparilla. Let me do all of these different herbs. The bilberry, the dandelion root. Let me do all the herbs that's going to cleanse my blood, my liver, my kidneys. Right. Heal thyself. Let me actually heal my body so I can get back into that alkaline state. And then I can see what's the trigger. So that's how I heal. I normally will put your body back in the alkaline state. You got to stay in this alkaline state for a certain amount of time. We're going to do the spiritual work. We're going to do the emotional work so we can get to the root of it. What was the trigger? Because to me, everything starts from emotion. What triggered you to start eating them potato chips in the first place? And then the potato chips started turning into fast food. And the fast food started turning into you eating at 12 o'clock at night. So let's go back to what triggered it. Okay? And then let's switch gears. Once we get to all of that and we get to a fully healed and rejuvenated state, now if you decide, okay, well, I want to eat. I'm not no anti-meat person. I'm sorry. I don't believe in that shit. I'm sorry. I'm not saying that I feel like in the state that we live in, the way that our foods are made, though especially the way our animals are raised at this moment in time, are they healthy for you to eat? No. I don't believe that. I also don't believe that are you supposed to, if you are really like a person that love chicken, am I getting ready to tell you not to eat the piece of chicken? The only reason I'm going to tell you not to eat that piece of chicken if it's triggering disease in your body. If your body is showing that it is allergic to it, I will tell you to stop eating chicken. Common sense. If when we go out of a certain state and as soon as you eat some chicken, your body start doing something different, okay, then you need to get rid of that. That's not for you. I'm sorry, you're going to have to give up that piece of chicken. I know you love it. But you know what the repercussion is every time you eat that piece of chicken. But at the end of the day, I'm sorry. I know it's a lot of y'all that be on that mission talking about our ancestors didn't eat meat. Yes, the fuck they did. I'm sorry, y'all. That might mean my throat chakra ain't right. I'm going to keep blaming it on my throat chakra until I just admit that I got a bad mouth. My mouth is horrible. I'm sorry. When you hear about the stories from the Orishas, I'm sorry. It's not a lot of Orishas in there that was talking about they was vegan. That shit. I ain't get that in the stories. I'm sorry. When you hear about stories about certain ancestors, meat in those days were a luxury. It was a sign of royalty. It was a sign that you had money, you had wealth. When you had meat on your table, it meant that you were wealthy. But the difference was the meat was different. It was clean, right? Clean meat. It was clean. It was a pure, it wasn't pumped up with hormones. It didn't have a bunch of chemicals. It wasn't fake or fast grown. Wasn't none of that. Wasn't none of that. We live in a different time and a different, it's a different energy right now. It's a different energy right now. They did stuff differently than what we doing. It's different. Yes, there was no overeating. There was balance in their meals. A lot of times they still were eating more vegetables and grains more than they were eating meat. Meat was a luxury celebration item. When it was time to celebrate, then we getting ready to bring it all back. Okay? Right, we ain't had no junk food. They ain't had no junk food back then. They sweets was honey. They ain't have none of this. It was different. It was different. So you have to be really mindful. So I don't operate from an element. I operate from an element now where I'm like, I am anti-meat when it comes to your body is in disease. If your body is over here smelling like it's rotten, you smelling like you walking deaf, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Yeah, I'm not the anti-wine person either. They be on that spirit shit. I'm not her. I'm sorry, y'all. If y'all came on here thinking I was her, I'm not her. I ain't her. I drinks me a glass of wine. I might not drink it all the time. Yeah, my phone over here doing something crazy. I have me a little bit. I gets me a little bit of red wine. I'm with the white folks on there. When I'm with the clear people, I'm with the clear people. Wine good for the blood. It's good for the blood. It's good for your circulation. It's good for you. I got circulation issues. Right. I'm going to drink my wine. Now, all the other alcohols I'm not a fan of. I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of alcohols that I'm not a fan of. But once again, I do feel like certain stuff you have to learn how to find your balance. You have to learn how to find your happy medium. You know, you got to find your happy medium. Y'all also listening to a person who I've already told you off gate. My number one Orisha is Oshun. Oshun is all about indulgence. She's all about pleasure. So y'all fuck with me. I'm going to have y'all wanting to have sex all the time. You're going to be wanting to eat all the time. Like all the stuff that they be like normal spiritual folks be telling y'all not to do. I'm the one that's been like, shh, child, go get you some on a regular basis. Orgasms are necessary. They are a necessary part of your life. Necessary. You should be having an orgasm a day. An orgasm a day will keep the doctor away. That's my theory right there. An orgasm a day will keep your shit right. Anyway, I believe in being happy, making sure that your serotonin levels is all the way operating. And the things that connect to the serotonin is the things that they be trying to tell you ain't good for you. I'm not her. Not gonna do it. I'm not. You need to be getting some on a regular basis. You need to be eating foods that make you feel happy, that make you feel like a child. Eat you some. That don't necessarily mean they gotta be the junk food. Sometimes it's just relearning what we really need to eat. I'm not telling you not to eat the piece of cake, because I'm damn sure gonna eat a piece of cake when I want to eat cake. But I also eat watermelon and mangoes and papaya, and I enjoy them just as much. I enjoy them just as much. I'll clear people. Look. So definitely understand what it is that is creating balance for your life. Be happy with your life. How you living it. How you enjoying this journey. How you are embracing the process. It's such a beautiful process. It's such a beautiful journey. Don't get so stuck in, oh, I got to read 100 books. Don't do it to yourself. Because you're going to miss it. Because you was too busy reading instead of living. You said from the, you want somebody to ship you a watermelon. Oh, Lord. I feel like, CJ, this is what I can tell you. If y'all are new to the spiritual journey, so this is my only time that I get very dogmatic and straight. If you are new coming into your spiritual self, the best thing that you can do is cut out anything that is processed, cut out meats, cut out all the dairy, all the addictive food. The one thing about this society is that they get you addicted to two things. The two things are sugar and salt. Sugar and salt are your number one addictions. They put sugar in everything. Sugar is in tobacco. Sugar is in all different dynamics to get you addicted to it. So now it's hitting this pleasure. The same energy that I was just telling you about, the serotonin, is going to trigger a chemical balance. It's going to imbalance in your body. And it's going to make you want more of it. So what you have to do, I know, beloved, it can be a weakness. Sugar is also connected to emotions. Sugar is connected to emotions, okay? So what you want to do, CJ, is really, I would cut it back to like, first only do it where y'all only eat meat maybe on the weekend. So you only eat meat Saturday and Sunday. Okay. And then after that, make it go down to 1 day. Salt is connected to every damn thing, child. Salt is every, both are addictive elements. That's why they always tell you when you are getting ready to detox, eliminate all white things. I love like Dr. Sebi and Dr. Africa. They both be like, all white things, including white people. I'm sorry for my white folks out here. I'm sorry. Blood pressure, cholesterol. So many diseases that's connected to salt. Sodium is not good for the body. Not that type of sodium. Not that type of sodium. Okay? Not that type of sodium. But make sure you are like eliminating. Somebody about to get in trouble. I'm sorry. I'm listening. I'm being nosy. I'm ear hustling right now. Ear hustling. I was like, ooh, somebody get in trouble. Definitely. Oh, I got a story to tell y'all, Mika. So, all the things that are like, you know, the meats, the processed food, the dairy, the white products, all of that. You want to eliminate that. You even want to detox and fast. Detoxing and fasting is the easiest and the quickest way to get your body in alignment so you can start eating clean. Sometimes it's hard for people to eat clean. And the reason is because you still got the parasites. I know y'all hate to hear that word, and normally this whole conversation should be had on the healing chamber, but the parasites and the worms that's in your body is going to make you be in a space where it's craving and wanting certain things. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to look. I'm being nosy. It's got you craving and wanting certain foods. So the best thing for you to do is detox. Detox. Fast. Yeah, detox and fast. And then that way you cleanse all of that out your body. And now you can start eating the good food. Eating all the great things that are there for you. Okay? And then while you're doing that, outside of what's good for your body, you're going to hear clear. It gives you clarity. That food, y'all don't understand. The food is connected to the gut. The gut is another big, it's a brain. So whatever's going on in our gut is what's going to dictate how we think, how we respond, how we react. Pay attention to that. What are you putting in your body that's creating that trigger? Okay? And dairy, but those cheese is an addictive. Cheese is addictive. I still eat cheese. But I don't eat it like a lot. When I eat cheese, then it might be like, oh, I might eat it for a day or two, and then I'm not on cheese no more. But that goes back into what's your balance? 90 times, like I promise y'all, most of the week, I'm probably eating all raw fruits and vegetables. I'm juicing, I'm drinking water, I'm eating a lot of raw fruits, a lot of raw vegetables. I don't really eat a lot of cooked foods during the week. On the weekends is when I normally do my indulging. Those are my indulging days because I'm home with the kids, I'm home with my family. Okay? I had to make y'all like, okay, so what I was thinking about was, for whatever reason, I wanted some scrambled eggs this morning. Judge me. I wanted like a real home, southern home type meal. So I wanted grits. I wanted eggs, scrambled eggs with cheese. I wanted all the bad shit, all of it. It was grits, biscuits, scrambled eggs with cheese, and home fries. Yes, I did it. I did it. That's probably why I was sleeping. It was my rest day, so I was sleeping all day. I didn't care. I didn't. I don't care. Judge me. Go ahead and judge me now. My biscuits had molasses with like molasses with butter on the side. Yes, I had molasses and butter in a plate with my biscuit. Listen. Listen. Yes, it was a straight home Southern meal. A straight Southern meal. I ain't had no veggie. I don't be big on the home fries where you cut the potatoes up and it still got the skin on it. Yes, all of that. It was all of that. And it was so good. It was so good. It was like I sat there and I like really indulged. I really like ate each piece like real slow. But the reason I'm saying this is because while I'm scrambling my eggs, my son, because I teach my kids the same way I teach everybody else. So my 3-year-old comes and he said, Mama, you killing the chickens? And I just had to stop in mid-stir, look, in mid-scramble. And I looked at him. I said, what you mean I'm killing the chickens? He said, you eating eggs, right? And I was like, yeah. He talking about, you killing the chickens. Eggs is chickens. I was like, hush, let me enjoy my eggs. I was like, you want some of my scrambled eggs? Do you want some eggs? Do you want some eggs? You over here getting ready to judge me by my eggs. 3. He's 3. He's 3. He was like, you're not supposed to be killing the chickens. I don't want to kill the chickens, Mom. I don't want to kill the chickens, but I do. You put some cheese on them eggs. You put some cheese on them eggs? Oh, okay, you put some cheese on it. Yeah, put me some on the plate. Huh? Then he had buyer's remorse. Then he's sitting at the table looking at the eggs like, Mom, we killed the chickens. And I'm like, don't eat the eggs. If you can't eat the egg without feeling guilty about eating the egg, don't eat it. Eat the potatoes. I was like, if you can't eat this damn egg without feeling guilty, I don't want you to eat it because you're doing more damage. Don't eat the egg, baby. But your mama getting ready to enjoy this meal and you ain't getting ready to ruin this meal for me because you over here reminding me that we ain't supposed to be eating these aborted fetuses. We ain't supposed to be over here eating these aborted eggs. Damn it. It's aborted chicken. I'm about to put some cheese on it and some seasoning salt. I'm about to eat these. I said, how about this? We don't eat no more eggs after the day. He was like, okay. Okay, Mom. That's my babies. That's why you have to admit, look, the kids will follow you. They pay attention to what we do. They pay attention to what we say. If you teach them at the early age, they will listen and pay attention. I told y'all this is the same child that was getting on me about my cow skin rug that I got in my my sacred room, my sacred area. He was looking at the cow skin rug like, Ma, is this an animal? I'm like, yeah, it's an animal. Yes, it's real animal. It's real animal. He was looking at me, did you kill the cow? You killing cows and chickens? My baby about to think I'm a murderer. Look, that remind you of everything. They be checking you. They're like, when nobody else gonna check you, they gonna check you. Trust me. So, saying all that to say, be in balance. Be in balance. Be in balance. Make sure. I ain't even get into what I said I was gonna get in. Hold on, this is about to cut me off, so I'm gonna have to come back on here.